Hello, my friends. Today we bring you Angelina Jolie's filmography. Looking to get out? Alex has had a good day at the track, a bad night at the poker game, and hell have a worse time if the guys he owes catch up with him. So Alex and go-along pal Jerry split for Las Vegas. Cyborg 2. Two companies battle for cyborg domination. One's built a cyborg so human that they hope she'll get into the competition's HQ and explode, but she escapes with her human martial arts instructor. Hackers. A teenager known as Zero Cool is a legend among hackers, as at the age of 11, he disabled 1,507 computers on Wall Street, causing utter chaos in the world of finance, without evidence. Kevin Franke decides to investigate the murder of his brother, a prison system director. During his search for the truth, he faces corruption, manipulation, and secrets that try to cover up the crime. Mojave Moon. Sexy young Ellie picks up Al, 53, in a diner in LA to get a ride to her mom in the Mojave Desert. Ellie leaves Al there with the pretty mom, her crazy, violent boyfriend, and a body in his car trunk. Love is all there is. Two families, the Di Malachichi and the Capamezza, are owners of restaurants in New York. As is customary among people from these Italian regions, the families are business rivals. Foxfire. Leg Sadovsky gets four other high school girls to think for themselves and react to a teacher's sexual harassment, which gets them suspended. They bond and rebel at an abandoned house. George Wallace. George Wallace, governor of Alabama, is known for his segregationist stance in the 1960s. The film follows his political rise, the assassination attempt that leaves him paralyzed, and his quest for redemption. Playing God. A talented and ambitious surgeon is drawn into the dangerous world of organ trafficking, where he faces moral dilemmas and risks that could destroy his career and personal life. Gia Karangi, a promising young model, rises to success on the runways. But her life is marked by a struggle with drug addiction and a search for love and redemption. Hell's Kitchen. During a robbery, Hayden is killed. Johnny is injured and serves 5 years in prison, while Patty takes the money and goes to see Hayden's sister. When Johnny is released, he straightens up and wants to pursue a career as a boxer. Playing by Heart. Several intertwined stories about love. Through this emotion, we will meet characters like Joan and Keenan, two young individuals who struggle to stay together. Girl Interrupted. A troubled young woman is admitted to a psychiatric hospital where she lives with other patients while facing her own emotional challenges and seeking to understand herself. Pushing Tin. A feud develops between two air traffic controllers, one arrogant and determined, while the other is composed and carefree, which inevitably affects their lives. The Bone Collector. A quadriplegic detective and a young police officer join forces to capture a serial killer who leaves gruesome clues throughout New York City, facing danger and mystery. Gone in 60 Seconds. When his brother's life is at stake, a retired car thief must steal 50 luxury vehicles in a single night. With time running out, he reunites his old crew for one final high-stakes heist. Original Sin. A wealthy man in 19th century Cuba marries a mysterious woman through a mail-order arrangement. As their passion intensifies, he begins to realize that nothing about her or their relationship is what it seems. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. Lara Croft is the daughter of an archaeologist whose disappearance remains unexplained. Unaware of it, she possessed a fragment of the all-seeing eye, an artifact that grants its possessor the power over time. Life, or something like it. Reporter Lainey Kerrigan interviews a homeless psychic for a piece about predicting the score of a game. Instead of foreseeing the outcome, he warns her that her life lacks meaning and will end in a few days. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life. In this adventure, Lara Croft travels the world in search of the Cradle of Life, an ancient and dangerous, long-forgotten location that will enable her to rid the world of evil beyond borders. An idealistic American woman is drawn into the world of international aid work after meeting a passionate relief doctor. As she follows him through war-torn regions, she faces the harsh realities of conflict, sacrifice, and love. Taking Lives. An FBI profiler is called to help track down a serial killer who assumes the identities of his victims. As the investigation unfolds, she becomes entangled in a dangerous game of deception and obsession. Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. A reporter and the captain of a legion of mercenary pilots investigate attacks by giant flying robots on New York and discover a connection between them and the disappearance of scientists. The Fever. An Englishwoman awakens at midnight in a hotel in a war-torn country. She has a fever and begins to reminisce about her sheltered past and the people who changed her worldview. Alexander. The story follows Alexander the Great's rise from Macedonian prince to conqueror of much of the known world. Driven by ambition, he faces battles, political intrigue, and personal struggles on his path to greatness. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. John and Jane Smith may seem like a normal couple on the surface, but in reality, they both harbor a secret. Both of them are contract killers hired by rival companies. The Good Shepherd. A young man is recruited into the CIA and rises through the ranks, facing moral dilemmas and personal sacrifices as he navigates the secretive world of espionage during the Cold War. A Mighty Heart. Based on a true story, a woman fights to find her kidnapped husband, a journalist held hostage in Pakistan, while navigating danger, hope, and the search for justice. Changeling. Christine Collins, a single mother, bids farewell to her 9-year-old son, Walter, and heads to work. Upon her return, she discovers that Walter has disappeared, prompting her to embark on an exhaustive search. Wanted. A frustrated office worker learns he is the son of a legendary assassin and is recruited into a secret society where he must master deadly skills to take down dangerous targets. Confessions of an Action Star, a fictional documentary about the rise and fall of a stripper who eventually becomes a superstar in action movies. After a period of decline, Sledge decides to make a comeback to his days of glory. Salt. Evelyn Salt has sworn to serve and honor her country. Now working as a CIA agent, she is put to the test when accused by a Russian defector of being a Russian spy undercover. The Tourist. During an impromptu trip to Europe to mend a broken heart, the mathematics teacher Frank Tupelo finds himself in an extraordinary situation when a seductive stranger named Elise crosses his path. Maleficent. A powerful fairy curses a newborn princess, but as the years pass, she uncovers hidden truths that challenge her dark intentions and change her fate forever. By the Sea. A married couple stays at a seaside resort, where their troubled relationship slowly unravels amid secrets, tension, fragile moments, and the struggle to reconnect. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. The years have been kind to Maleficent and Aurora. Their relationship, born out of disdain, revenge, and ultimately love, has flourished. However, the hatred between man and fairies still lingers. Come Away. A magical reimagining of the childhoods of Peter Pan and Alice, this story follows two siblings who embark on a journey of imagination and self-discovery while facing family tragedy. Those Who Wish Me Dead. Connor is a 12-year-old boy who witnesses the murder of his parents. He finds protection with Hannah Faber, a firefighter traumatized by the failure of her last mission. Eternals. The Eternals, an immortal alien race created by the Celestials, have been living in secret on Earth for over 7,000 years. They come together after an unexpected tragedy to protect humanity. Maria. Maria Callas, the greatest opera singer in the world, spends the final days of her life in 1970s Paris as she confronts her identity and revisits memories of a career marked by glory and solitude. Couture. American filmmaker Maxine travels to Paris for Fashion Week on a life-changing journey facing intense challenges and self-discovery. Along the way, she must confront her deepest fears and redefine who she is. Who would you like to see in the next video? Write in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.